Like I said, he asked her, is there anybody in my motherfucking house? She looked him dead in the face. She was like, I'm sorry if you don't believe me. Ain't nobody in your house. I'm pregnant with your baby and this how you doing me? You sit up here pulling your gun out. This how you doing me? This not fair. This not fair. He like, then why the fuck is phone in my house? Why the fuck is phone in my house? She like, oh my God, all the times he done came and helped. You keep forgetting. He drive me around. I picked up the phone by accident. He like, what? She like, I picked up his phone by accident. He dropped me off. I didn't have no way over here. He was like, you lying to me? She was like, no. I'm looking like, you bet not go for it. You bet not. You bet. That motherfucker say, my bad, baby. I'm sorry. He do be looking out. I don't know why I be tripping. My bad. And so Shonda was like, where he at? Shonda, she was like, he not here. She was like, he been dropped me off. She was like, he not here. Shonda was like, oh. Right? I'm looking at my boo like, you got to be fucking kidding me, right? So, it's the next day. Everybody leaving. Shonda called me after she get home. She like, Pooh, can you come over here? I'm like, yeah, you alright? She like, yeah, I'm alright. She like, but can you bring your dude with you? I'm like, what's going on? I don't want to. She was like, cause I'm about to put him out my house. And I just, And so I was like, okay. So I tell my babe, I'm like, babe, Shonda say she finna put her boy out of her house. I said, so she want me, to come over there, and she really wants you to come. He said, well, I'm finna tell my nigga we ain't going by ourselves. So he called up boy like, hey, Shonda finna put the nigga out or whatever for whatever reason. We finna go over here. Our boy like, oh, for sure, let's go over there. He like, let's go. So when we get over there, our boy tell us like, I'll meet y'all over there. So we get over there before him. And so we in there chilling. He like, oh, so you go put me out? Like, we walk in the house or whatever. He like, oh, so you just go put me out? You just go put me out? You putting me out? You don't even got no proof about nothing. She said, I'm putting you out because you ain't good for me. She said, I don't gotta have no proof for nothing. She was like, you go get the fuck out. She was like, because how your phone just end up in this house? He like, man, the nigga wasn't even doing nothing with you. She like, man, look, you gotta go. You gotta go. My kids ain't here right now. Like, you gotta go. He like, I ain't going no motherfucking where. She like, yeah, you finna get the fuck up out of here. So she getting to moving shit, throwing shit out. And she throwing shit out. She just throwing shit out. He like, so you really gonna throw my shit out? You just gonna throw my shit out. He like, so you really ain't gonna talk to me? You really ain't gonna talk to me? She like, nah, you got me fucked up. She like, I don't know what you been doing and who you been doing it with, but you ain't been right with me. And I already know you ain't been right with me. He trying to beg, baby, please. It ain't like that with you. I would never fuck with your homegirl. She like, it may not be my homegirl, but it's somebody. He like, I'll never cheat on you. I'm not doing you wrong. None of that. Like, he trying to be so convincing, right? So in the meantime, we just sitting there. Now, I done rolled up. We smoking. We chilling. Because mainly, we just there like, nigga, you ain't finna put your hands on her. Your ass gonna be, 6 feet under the day if you think you gonna do that. Because it ain't motherfucking happening. So Shonda is throwing his shit out the motherfucking house onto her front yard. So we still sitting there. We talking or whatever. So the homegirl pull up. Shonda like, what the fuck you doing here? She like, I just came to see what's going on. She like, how the fuck you know anything going on? She was like, cause I was just coming to check. She like, nah, bitch. She like, what's going on with you and my nigga? She like nothing. She like nothing. She like you tripping, you insecure. She like you the one introduced me to him. You the one said he can help me out. It's nothing. I picked up his phone by accident, Shonda. Shonda like, well, open the phone. He like, man, I ain't opening my phone. She like, let me go through your phone then. She like, okay, look. She like, fuck it. Let me go through your phone. I ain't gonna trip if I don't find nothing. He like, man, you tripping, bro. You tripping. You don't trust a nigga. You want a nigga to go through the phone and all that. Like, what you doing all that for? She like, let me just go through the phone. He like, nah, man. So my dude like, hey, let me holler at him. You know what I'm talking about? So they go outside. I don't know what they talk about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they talk about. I don't know what they do. He come back in. He give her the phone. He give her the phone. She going through the phone. She don't see nothing. She like, oh, what you did? Cleared it out. And I'm looking at my dude like, I know you didn't help this nigga out. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I pull my dude to the side. I take him outside. I'm like, what happened? He like, I just told bro. Like, look, my nigga. Ain't nobody stupid. Niggas know what it is. Clear your phone out. Get your shit. And get the fuck on. Like, leave her. He like, cause you know what? Shonda too sweet for this shit. He like, and it wouldn't be fair. You know what I'm saying? She don't need to take 2 losses with a friend and her dude who she been with for years. And I'm like, damn, babe. I'm like, nah, fuck that though. He like, nah, babe, think about it. He like, nah, he need to just leave. So I just told the nigga, show her, you know what I'm talking about, and get on. So Shonda going through the phone. Shonda still like, I don't believe you, but it's all good. He like, you know what? I ain't cheated on you, but I know I'm not right for you, so I'm gonna be respectful and I'm gonna leave, right? So the homegirl like, no, y'all need to be together, stay together. Shonda like, man, stay in your lane. So now the homegirl finna get in her car and leave. Shonda like, I still want to know how this bitch got here, because I didn't tell nobody but you, Pooh. I said, well, I ain't tell nobody but my dude. I said, now I know my dude called the homie, so maybe she overheard that. So Shonda was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So old boy is putting his stuff in the car. So now it's just like, okay, cool. Him and Shonda finna break up. You know, it is what it is. Everything, you know, I'm thinking me and my dude was gonna be messy, but I guess he just said, nah, like, niggas really be having love for Shonda because she is a sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of one of them things. He really didn't want her hurt too bad. You know what I'm saying? But baby. So now the other homeboy pull up. As he pull up, he come in. He talking or whatever. And then he looking at old boy taking his stuff out the house. He like, hey bro, where you get that shirt from? He like, oh, I don't even remember. All I know is the homie take off on me. Boom! We like, oh shit. Now nobody move. Shonda like, what's going on? All I see is the homeboy beating the shit out of him. He like, nigga, that's my whole outfit. He look at his baby mama. He like, so you really had this nigga in my house? She like, no, he slapped the shit out of her. Boom! We like, oh! I'm like, alright, bro. Alright, don't hit her no more. You know what I'm saying about? She like, you got me fucked up. Why you hitting me? He like, bitch, you think I'm stupid? You think I'm fucking dumb, bitch? My motherfucking neighbors told me, bitch. Yeah, Shonda. This nigga been fucking her the whole time. In my motherfucking house. While I'm getting ready to get this bitch an apartment. Why they got this bitch furnished? Her mouth just He snatched all old boy shit off. Every inch of clothing off of that nigga. Took everything out of the car. Like, nigga, you ain't leaving with nothing. I'm sitting there like, oh shit. Oh shit. Cause at this point, I know the homie is ruthless, but I ain't never seen him whoop a nigga ass like that. And then you whooped him out of his clothes. Oh, he like, so tell the truth. Tell the truth. Oh boy, like, I ain't doing nothing. Like, he like, so you just gonna keep lying? Boom, take off on it again. Like, you gonna keep lying? He like, alright. She like, I ain't gotta deal with this shit. I'm about to leave. He, bitch, sit down. Bitch, I sit down. Cause I'm standing up, bitch. Even I sit down. Me and my dude and Shonda. At this point, we all just looking. They on the seat couch together. We on this seat, Shonda in like a recliner. Now Shonda is crying. And I'm telling y'all something. Every time I think about this day, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It hurts my feelings how bad Shonda was crying. Like, you could tell her whole heart, y'all. I felt so bad for my friend. Like, I know I'm telling the story, but I gotta be real, bro. I felt so bad for Shonda. When I say I felt bad for Shonda, oh my God. I mean, her heart was broken. You understand? Shonda was like paralyzed. Shonda couldn't yell. She couldn't scream. Oh, my poor baby. She couldn't do nothing but cry. She was in such, like, disbelief. Like, even though she was putting him out, it was one of them times where, you know how, like, you telling your dude to leave and you just want to believe. Like, you know he ain't good for you, but you want to believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to, oh, she had the I want to believe. And oh, bro, y'all. That's why when I think about it and I tell you, it breaks my heart because, baby, oh, that girl was sobbing. I'm talking about, I'm talking about, baby was heartbroken. Like, she just was like, you supposed to be my friend. Why did you do that? And so Shonda was like, who baby is that? And the homegirl looked her dead in her face and was like, I don't know. And Shonda just was like, and then what was so fucked up, even though my homeboy had whooped him out and slapped her, he was broken. His heart was broken too. He was crying, pacing with that burner. I was like, and my dude, we couldn't even do nothing. We sitting there paralyzed too, because even though we was looking, being funny about it, when you see somebody true pain, baby, that wasn't fair. You know what I'm saying? So now, he done whooped him out. He just threw the nigga his pants and his shirt and was like, get up out of here. He told that bitch, I don't want to see you. Don't say nothing to me. When you had a baby, I'll contact you. You go get me a DNA test. He tell Shonda, I'm sorry. I love you. I'm here for you. I ain't even gonna leave you. She like, nah, I want to be by myself. I'm like, nah, Shonda, you can't be by yourself. She like, nah, I need some time alone. I'm like, Shonda, I'm gonna come by and I'm gonna check on you. She like, okay. So the homeboy tell her like, I ain't leaving you. I ain't leaving. I ain't finna leave you like that. Me and my dude leave. We in the car like, I said, bro, I thought he was gonna kill him. He said, I just knew that nigga was finna kill him. I said, why you didn't jump in? He said he whooped that nigga out his clothes. What the fuck I was gonna jump in for? I said, why you ain't want to help? He was like, what the fuck? He like, shut up, Pooh. Shut the fuck up before I slap your ass like he did your homegirl. I said, nigga, I promise you, you slapped me that motherfucking hard. I said, that nigga slapped her so hard, she spent around in a fucking circle. I'm talking about, boom! The bitch did a whole 360. Oh no, bitch, you better not hit me that motherfucking hard. He was like, damn. I was like, damn. So, that was it as far as that part. So later on that night, like I told Shonda, I was gonna come check on her. So boom, I'm knocking on the door. She didn't answer. But I'm kind of paranoid because, you know, Shonda quiet, she's sweet. I really didn't know if Shonda was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, what kind of way she was gonna be or whatever. So I go around to her back door. I don't know why Shonda always leave her back door open, but she do. So I open the door. I go through the back door. I'm like, Shonda. She don't say nothing. But I'm just trying to make sure if she sleep, I was going to lock the door or go back out. You get what I'm saying? I just want to make sure if she here or not, what's going on. My dude is in the car. Boom. I'm looking like, where the fuck she at? So I go to her room. When I go to her room, baby, all I hear is, I'm like, what the fuck? I let Shonda and the homeboy in there getting it in. And I ain't gonna lie. I stood in the door for about a good 3 minutes. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, baby, Shonda was riding that nigga like a rodeo. You understand me? Riding that thing like a motherfucker. Hey, I said, that's my bitch. That's my bitch. That's my bitch. You understand? Go, bitch. That's my bestie, bitch. Come on. My bitch is in here getting it in. I'm talking about damn. And then I ain't gonna lie. I always wondered with the homie low key, you know, when he was working with. So I was like, oh. Then I just crept on out. I knew like what took you so long. I said, Shonda and your boy in there getting it on. And now we looking like where his car at. Oh, his shit in the garage. Okay. And then I just locked the door and left out the back. So that was that. So now it's been a few months, you know, it's towards the end. She done had the baby. Now it's time for the DNA test. She had a baby. She called him. She want him to come up there. He like, nah. And then I'm like, bro, he go up there. We all go up there. We get up there. She like, see, she look just like you. She look just like you. The homie, I could tell in his eyes, like, he loving this baby. Like, he holding this baby. He just like, but he can't get attached. You get what I'm saying? So when the nurse come in, he like, we need a DNA test. The nurse look like, oh, okay. Well, let me get the other lady to come in here and y'all can do the forms or whatever. And so the nurse is like, you doing a DNA test? And she was like, yeah. She was like, but didn't you just request for somebody to sign the birth certificate? He was like, yeah, ain't nobody signing the birth certificate before we get a DNA test. But I caught on to what the nurse was saying. Oh, bitch, you was gonna have, I got it. Oh, boy was gonna sign it. Oh, okay. So I guess he said he wanted a DNA test too. Oh, okay. Your plan didn't work, huh, bitch? So boom, they had a DNA test. They had a DNA test, and it's the day for the results. Now, the results come in. Boom. Why it was the homeboy baby. And why he still let her keep that apartment? The car, everything. But he married Shonda.